I'm a boy mom who lets her kids wear dresses, and it's no big deal. My twin boys are almost 5, and like most kids their age, they have very strong opinions about their clothes. Sometimes that means we argue over whether or not they can wear shorts in the middle of January. Sorry, boys. And sometimes they beg me to wear the same pajamas 3 days in a row. But the one fashion choice I won't second guess them on is the sparkly, floaty dresses they lovingly call their tutus. I wasn't always so laid back over the idea of my sons wearing girl clothes, even though I've always thought of myself as the kind of parent who would encourage my kids to follow their hearts. When my sons asked me to buy them dresses, my gut reaction was hell no. I'm ashamed to admit that. My first thought was that people would make fun of them, or worse, for wearing dresses. And my mama bear instinct to protect them won't one o my mama bear instinct to protect them won out over the desire to let them express themselves. I knew that asking for dresses wasn't a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Clothes don't have any bearing on their gender or sexuality, and I know wearing a dress doesn't mean they'll be asking a boy to prom one day. Though if that does happen, I'll happily be there to snap all the pictures. I love my kids for who they are, but my fear of other people's reactions made me temporarily throw my own carefree attitude about clothes out the window. I was also worried that my husband would think I was forcing this upon my sons. He's seen me linger over the Barbies when we strolled down the toy aisles, and heard me mention ballet lessons more than once. He knows I would have loved a daughter to go shopping with, and I feared that he would think I somehow convinced our boys to get these dresses even though it was 100% their idea. Well, there they are if you want to see them. The first time my boys made a plea for wearing tulle? Tulle? We were at the store buying birthday gifts for two of their female classmates. Naturally, I had to snap up the purple trolls dresses with attached sparkle skirts. My boys saw what I was buying and instantly made a bid for the dress that most closely aligned with their individual interests. My Olaf-obsessed son said he wanted a Frozen dress, and my son, who insists he's going to be a chef one day, fell in love with the Shopkins gown because it has food on it. At the time, I didn't stop to think about why they might want a dress to wear. Instead, I instantly imagined someone laughing at them for wearing a dress and decided it was better to spare them the embarrassment, better to spare them that embarrassment and pain. We left the store empty-handed that day. It took some time and lots of whining on their part for me to see why my fears weren't worth stifling their imaginations and creative spirit. When the dress campaign continued relentlessly at home, I started to consider why my sons might want to wear these dresses. Part of it was because they had characters on them they liked. As someone who owns no less than 5 Cinderella-themed Alex and Annie bracelets, I get that. And part of it was that they knew their classmates were getting ones just like them, which of course automatically ups the cool factor of anything, even chicken pox. 4 days after our birthday gift shopping trip, when they were still begging to go back for the dresses, I asked them point blank why this was so important to them. So we can dance ballet with you, Mommy. They said in that tone preschoolers have that both melts your heart and makes you feel foolish. I grabbed the keys. There's the dress. Oh boy! Even though I knew I was doing the right thing for my kids by getting them their dream dresses, I still felt like it was an unusual situation. Was I trying to force my kids into being the girls I didn't have? I confessed to a close friend about what I bought for the boys, wondering if she would secretly think it was strange. Without missing a beat, she told me how her toddler runs through the house wearing his older sister's ballet costume on the leg. That's when I realized that, to my boys, putting on a dress is no different than putting on any of the other costumes in their dress-up bin. If they too had an older sister, I wouldn't think twice about their trying on her princess gowns, and I'd never bat an eye at a girl wearing a firefighter hat or a ninja outfit. Kids are taught gender norms, but their baseline is to want to play with everything, and I want to encourage that. Since then, the tutu dresses make regular appearances in the boys' outfit selections. They'll put them on and demand that I drag out my old dance costumes and show them basic ballet moves, which usually devolve into their trying and failing to break dance or doing somersaults across the floor. They'll put on Daniel Tiger and point out all the times that Katerina is dressed in a ballet costume, just like them. And then they'll trade out their skirts for their firefighter uniforms and start a whole new game that involves rescuing the cat and breaking the rule about not jumping on the couch. So far we've been the subject of a few snickers and whispered comments when the boys who have worn their dresses in public, though thankfully I've been the only one who's noticed. I know that one day our luck will run out and my boys will have to deal with a mean comment from someone with a narrow world view about clothing and gender roles. I can't protect them from bullies forever. When the time comes, I hope to handle it gracefully, to instill in them a sense of self-confidence that encourages them to keep dressing in the way they feel most comfortable. Until then, I'll just watch my little boys twirl, knowing they're loving the freedom that comes with expressing themselves without limits. First of all, you're right. It's not a big deal, okay? It's only a big deal because you wrote an article about it, okay? Second of all, how big of a narcissist do you have to be? Oh, I let my boys wear dresses. Look at how many social justice points I just scored. Look at how good I feel about it. Oh, wow, that's the right thing to do. I feel so great. Furthermore, you narcissist, I would not... Okay, listen, I might be one of those closed-minded people, about gender roles and sexuality. Well, guess what? I wouldn't encourage, I wouldn't... How am I going to say this? I would not discourage them to wear dresses. If they want to do so, let them do so. But you're right. Let's leave the fantasy pretend world, at home, okay? If they have to go to school, if someday they're going to have jobs, if they want to go into the real world, I would suggest discouraging them from doing it in public, okay? I mean, first, yeah. Okay, yeah, you can cause a scene and say, oh yeah, fucking he's a transphobe and he, called my son mean names. And it's just a bunch of nonsense, and you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to deal with nonsense. Nobody else wants to deal with nonsense. Some people will just... What is the point? What is the point of this article? Some people will look and stare, That's what... Because it's a gender norm. Sorry, lady, but that's the way it is. It's a gender norm. It's not normal for boys to wear dresses, or skirts or tutus. It's not okay. Just isn't. Look, ready? Watch this. Look. Yeah, if you saw that, that was a t-shirt I wear. If you didn't see my last video, I did the same thing. I wear a t-shirt over my pants because I feel uncomfortable as a man. I also shave my legs and I shave my body, but I don't go around making a spectacle of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me writing articles about, oh yeah, I feel so feminine, this is what I do, because it's not a big deal. Again, it's the only reason it's a big deal, the only reason I'm talking about it is because you made it a big deal, lady. Oh yeah, I know. I was going back to the narcissism thing. How big of a narcissist do you have to be like, oh look, I let my sons wear dresses. Wow, I'm so progressive. And then you're ignoring. What if they do? What if they do get their feelings hurt? What if they do get beaten up? Are you gonna ignore? You're gonna tell me. You're gonna sit there or stand there and tell me you're gonna ignore that fear. Obviously, you say, "Oh, I'm not gonna ignore that fear. I feel it." Oh, I was scared about people making fun of them for wearing dresses. Well, people are people. That's what they're gonna do. Some people are gonna, you know, say something. Some people are gonna look. Some people are gonna stare. You know, maybe you got that one irrational person who wants to, start a fight. Say, "Why are you in a dress? What are you doing with your life? What are you doing wearing a dress?" And then, punch him or something. I don't know. I don't know how people work. And then he comes home with a black eye. That's your fault. That's all on you. Let me just tell. Oh, fuck. Whoops. You know what? Let me just tell you something. When did this horrific trend even begin? Like, when were even transgender people? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner, Courtney Cox. Yeah. Are there any others? My Fat Life. What's that? What is that show? I don't know. My life, Jazz Jennings. We got that transgender person. And those shows, they encourage people to go do this. And hey, listen, that's on TV. Wow, that's on TV. Wow, a third time? Holy crap! This must be popular. This must be acceptable, right? So, hey, listen, I feel like a girl today. I just feel like a girl. Oh, look at me. I feel like a girl. Look at me. And yeah, the boys are just coming out with drones nowadays. It's 2018. This is the year. The year of the female. The year of the female. 2018. Women are women. Men are women. It's just about everybody wants to be a woman. Everybody in the mother wants to be a woman. I like the little jab you did. Near the end about closed-minded people. Closed-minded. Look at me. See, I'm the guy. I'm the woman who believes in you know gender fluidity and gender this and gender that. See, I'm on your side. I'm against them. The problem is, like conservatives, they don't have a problem with it. They don't have a problem with it. It's just that, like, you can be whatever you want. Okay, just be whatever you want, but don't bring it into the real world. Okay, don't do it. And then we get this is it. And then you got these people, these guys who wear dresses, and then it's like and then they want to go to the restroom they don't belong to, and then it's a big scene. That's when we get upset, That's when we get angry, when other people are put at risk because of perversion. We don't a possible perversion. I'm not saying all transgender people or all people who wear the clothes of the opposite gender are perverts. I'm just saying there have been instances of perversion strictly on the male to female transition side. I mean, there's been one case of a man who walked into to the ladies' locker room with his phone. He started recording. So, I mean, you know, nobody's transphobic. Nobody has a problem with the guy wearing a dress. You know, just do it on your own time. Do it on your own time. Don't get anyone else involved in it. It's just, I don't. No one else wants to deal with your petty problem. Oh my god, oh, they want to wear dresses, and like, oh man, oh my god. I just like, you gotta get over this. You gotta accept my son for wearing a tutu and twirling around. Woo! Yeah, let's twirl around, you know, let's do some twirling around. It's like, leave it at home, okay? Leave it the fuck at home. I don't wanna know about this. I don't wanna hear about it. No one cares. Like, literally, nobody gives a shit. You know, just if the tutus they're wearing are like pajamas, okay, that's fine. You're at home, no one else can see you, and there we go. There you go. You can feel yourself in your own home. You know, I think that's a great solution. It's a great solution, I think. And I hate to sound like one of those conspiracy theorists out there, you know. Oh yeah, the pop culture, the mind controlling. Ooh, oh jeez, my brain, I can't control my brain anymore. But that's the way it is, you know. They see transgender people on TV and they think, wow, that's what's cool. I'm gonna do it, you know. It's like Jazz Jennings and crap like that, you know. That's what this is. This is pop culture. They pick up the first mentally ill person they see. You know, oh, get on the minibus. We're going to the studio. We're going to Hollywood. Woohoo! Okay, get in front of the camera. Whoa! And then, ooh, all of a sudden, whoa! What a coincidence! This boy feels like wearing a dress. And look at the pop culture around you. Must be actually normal for people to do that, for boys to do that. Just wear dresses and stuff, you know? Oh yeah, oh good. And then there's you know, in the UK they have boy makeup artists now. So that's the thing also. It's all around you. It's all around you. And this is happening. Yep. It's just 2018, the land of females and femininity, and you know, it's all girl 24/7. You know, that's not what you think it means either. It's not what I think it means either. Again, not to sound like a what did you call me? Yeah, I'm taking it as an insult, bitch. What did you call me? You called me closed-minded. You called me closed-minded about gender and clothes. Okay. Well, maybe I am. Well, yeah, I'm actually very angry about this. You're a self-loathing narcissist. You know, it's like the way you presented yourself. It's like, ooh, look at me. I let my sons wear dresses. Look at me. Look how great I am. You're probably just some probably divorced lady, you know, twice divorced because you got two fucking failures instead of one. So you're probably 2 times divorced, loser. You're a 2-time loser, 2-time divorcee, piece of fucking garbage. And the fact that you can just the fact that you tout this off like some sort of achievement. Oh my god. I overcame all the obstacles, right? I jumped over the bigotry wall. Woo! And I made it past the acceptance and tolerance line. There you go. There you go. Wow. Collect $200 and buy this dress right over here. It's right for you. You know? Here you go. Here you go, sons. This way, this way, this way. Look at how great I am. Boom, 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 boom. I am so fucking great. This has to stop. Okay? This has to stop. Fucking no one's forcing girls to wear dresses. No one's forcing boys to wear, pants. You can wear whatever you want. Okay? It's it's not weird. It's wearing a dress as a boy is very weird. Girls wearing pants, not weird. Okay? It's just that's the way it is because that's um, those are the gender norms, and that's how. Do I dare say the C word? That's how we conform. Okay? So I only do this. I only do this when I'm inside. I don't go outside. Good lord. I get laughed at. Okay, that's a lie. I did it once. But I usually wear my robe to cover. So, I mean, just, you know. And besides, it's not that big of a deal. That you're supposed to. Children have retarded ideas, okay? That's what they do. They have retarded ideas, and sometimes you have to say, no, okay? You are not going to wear this dress. Not in public anyway, okay? You can do it at home. I already said this. I'm going over it again. You can wear this dress indoors, okay? Don't wear it outdoors. Do not go out in public like this. I guarantee you, you will not like the outcome. Thank you. So, yeah, there we go. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not gonna all of a sudden show up to work wearing this shirt dress. I'm not gonna do that because other people are going to be involved. You know what I'm saying? So just don't get other people involved. If you and your family are okay with this, you and your narcissistic family are okay with this. You know what? That's fine. You can leave. You can. Okay, well I discourage it, but if you want to, you can do whatever you want. If you want to continue this behavior, you can do it. Surrounding you, every one of your narcissistic family members can play along, but not in the real world. Welcome to the real world, jackass. Okay? Nobody is intolerant. Nobody is transphobic. Nobody is racist. Nobody is sexist. It's just when you do something retarded and you want people to applaud you for something, that's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. Oh my god, wow. These were a joke. She didn't shave her armpits. That's not being transphobic. I don't care. No one cares. I hope you feel proud of yourself. You narcissist. You fucking narcissistic piece of trash. That's what you are. Cafe mom. Go fuck yourself. I don't have any more to say.